Tonight, postal carriers across Western New York are on edge after a string of violent robberies. 2 News Side's Alexandra Rios-Melvilla is here tonight to explain what's happening on their routes and what they're pushing for at the federal level to stop this. Alex?
Yeah, that's right. These aren't random crimes. Investigators say postal carriers are being targeted for the arrow keys that they carry. In just the last 4 weeks, 5 carriers have been robbed on the job, including some at gunpoint. On quiet blocks in the middle of the day, letter carriers across Western New York, including Buffalo, Amherst, and Niagara Falls, say they're becoming targets.
There has been an epidemic, across the nation now going on, multiple years where carriers across the country are being robbed, assaulted, and even killed for their arrow keys.
Buffalo and Niagara Falls Police, along with the U.S. Postal Service, that since early November, 5 USPS carriers have been robbed while on their routes. 2 of the attacks involved firearms. Authorities say the common target in all of the incidents was the carrier's arrow key, the master key used to open blue collection boxes like these.
If you have that arrow key, for example, in Buffalo, New York, you can open up every one of those boxes, in that zip code.
Buffalo police documents show one incident in which masked men ambushed a letter carrier from behind and stole their satchel containing an arrow key. 2 other carriers were robbed at gunpoint on consecutive days in Buffalo. Buffalo, Amherst, and Niagara Falls police, along with federal postal inspectors, are now investigating.
The one that sticks out to me here, recently in the city of Buffalo, when I talked to the carrier the next day, who happened to be a U.S. Veteran. He said, I turned around and I was staring down the barrel of a gun and I saw the bullet, at the back of that chamber, and even for a veteran, a combat veteran who's used to seeing that stuff, that's a very traumatic thing for somebody to happen.
Grosskopf and his supporters are backing federal legislation, H.R. 1065, which would fund security upgrades, replace arrow key with electronic locks, and increase federal penalties for attacks on postal workers. Congressmen Nick Langworthy and Tim Kennedy are both listed as co-sponsors of this bill.
We need them caught, we need them arrested, we need them prosecuted, and we need the most severe prosecution possible because we don't have any protection out there.
For now, carriers say that they're counting on neighbors to watch their routes. So if you see someone following a carrier, hanging out around a mail truck, or trying to tamper with a blue box, call police right away. On your side in the studio tonight, I'm Alexandra Rios-Melvilla, Channel 2 News.